Peter.
Yeah. Know about slinging the rocks. Know about running from cops and switching up spots. How to get rich. Know about thugging in the park.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Hey, what do you call a guy who can make a business suit real fast? Taylor Swift. Yeah, it's weird how language changes over time, right? Like nowadays, if a guy came up to me and told me he was gonna blow my brains out, I wouldn't know whether to run away or pull my pants down. Yeah, my name's Peter Chu, you know, it's Korean, you know. But I was born and raised here in America and stuff. Yeah, I'm actually a U.S. Army veteran. Yeah, it's pretty cool being in the Army. Thanks, man. It's kind of weird being the only Asian person, though. And, you know, every day people be just looking at me like, are we supposed to shoot this guy? And remember that thing going around the internet about like a little over a year ago, like if you're a woman and you're alone in the woods, would you rather run into a bear or a strange man? And a lot of ladies chose the bear, right? Well, I think that was just ignorance of bear knowledge, because I ran into a bear alone in the woods once, and it fucked the shit out of me. And you know, last year scientists reported for the first time 2 male humpback whales having sex. And Warner Brothers already gonna make a movie about it. And the title of the movie is going to be called Humpback Mountain. Yeah, you know, whenever I'm having sex, right, like, I never last as long as I'd like to, right? I'm always like, come on, penis, hang in there, man. It's always like, yeah, screw this. Yeah, that's sex all different types of women, like white, black, Asian, Hispanic. In my opinion, Asian women give the best blowjobs. And if you ladies like to prove me wrong, you can meet me in the bathroom after I'm done with my sex. Yeah, you know, the national dog of Korea is called a chindoke. It looks kind of like a Siberian Husky, you know, but it's like a golden blonde color, and it tastes like ham. Yeah, I did my 23andMe a couple years back, but the results were kind of confusing. Yeah, they just sent me back a pair of chopsticks. And, you know, a lot of important things were invented in China, right? Like paper, gunpowder, the compass. One thing definitely not invented in China, though, driving. And you know what we call people that are mixed black and Asian? We call them Blasians, right? And people that are mixed Mexican and Asian, well, we can either call them Mexicans or Masians. You know what we call a guy who's mixed white and Asian? Asshole. Yeah, I think Shaquille O'Neal's like the happiest man on earth. And he's like always so jolly, just everyone just loves him, right? I think he's always so happy because he's never been bullied before. Yeah, right? How are you gonna punk some guy that's so tall there's crotches in your face? It's like, what's up, Shaquille? Give me your fucking lunch money. Never mind. Yeah, a couple months ago I threw out my back. It was really bad, you know, I was in so much pain I could barely walk and shit. But then my neighbor, she's a masseuse, she like massaged my back and like all the pain just went away. Yeah, it was great. She's actually pretty hot too, you know. Actually, I'm gonna see her again after I'm done here. This time for a pulled groin. And I was talking to this one dude who told me he was Persian. I was like, wait a minute, you're Persian? From Persia? He's like, yeah, where are you from? I was like, the Han Dynasty, I guess? Yeah, one of my buddies told me that if you scratch your head a lot, that's what makes you go bald. I don't know about that, because my balls are still hairy as hell. I'll tell you, you know, we celebrate Thanksgiving just like everyone else, right? A big meal with our family and stuff. But we also celebrate with our dead relatives, right? Like we'll do set a special place for them at a special table with like food and everything, right? And we'll have their pictures there, right? For my family, it's my grandparents and my aunt that passed away, and then their food and stuff. And throughout the meal, we'll like get a bite of food from their plates and we'll put it in a special bowl, right? And same with liquor, we'll get like shots of soju in front of their picture. And we swish it over this incense and we pour in a special bowl. It's kind of like to symbolize they're there with us eating and drinking, right? And then we also get their favorite food, you know? Like my grandmother, she always liked this certain type of fish, this red snapper. So we always had the fish in front of her picture. And then my aunt, she liked this like creamed pork belly. It's like these thick slabs of smoked bacon, right? And we had that in front of her picture. Now for my grandfather, what we'll do is get a picture of my grandmother and we'll put it under his like this, you know? Because for him, his favorite thing to eat was my grandmother's pussy. I'll tell you some jokes. Whatever, just random. There are some new jokes that I just made up. All right. What do you call the invisible mother of a trans woman? Transparent. Where would a trans person get flowers? From a transplant. How would a trans person board a ship? Like transport. What do you call a trans person wearing extra small vest? Transvestite. And what do you call and what do you call a spider with a sex change? Tarantula. My name is Peter Chu. I'm out of here. Thank you.